Okay, welcome back ladies and gents, this is Flyboy Poi and welcome back to KSP. So, this will be the third episode, let's carry on right away. Now, last episode I got the space shuttle up and running, and I got it into space and back safely. This time I've just got a few adjustments to make to the shuttle, and then we're going to send a satellite up, and we're also going to send up 2 crew members with it. So let's load it up. That one. Load. So one of the changes I was going to make was the rockets that fire the main tank away. These ones here. I don't actually want those to fire when the tank is released because they actually fire the shuttle itself away, which upsets the orbit. So I'm leaving it on the abort sequence. Let's see, where is it? It will be the one of these ones. I don't know. Anyway, that one, the T2, there it is. It's still activated on the abort sequence, but it's not activated in normal flight because it just upsets the orbit a little bit, which is kind of not what I need. Of course I could still use it if I pressed abort. I'd just have to monitor the engine status on the shuttle itself. So here is the shuttle then. I'm thinking that it's just about ready. I can't think of anything else I'd like to do to it, or need to do to it. I mean, it's perfectly safe to fly. No, it seems to be fine. Some of these, what do you call these things? These don't appear to be attached anymore. Let's just reattach them. No, they're being blocked by the other ones. That's a pain. Let's take these off. Okay, put this one back and attach it. Let's attach it further this way. That looks better. Then reattach these ones just below. I don't know what's going on with that. KSP being buggy. That's not something new. It doesn't seem to be working now. But what is this? It's not attaching to anything. Okay, you know what? Let's just get rid of those. I never really liked the look of them anyway. And let's attach. Let's do it on this side, I suppose. I really don't like the look of these things. They leave behind a sort of big blob thing. So they are attached. That's not got in the way of anything. Ugh, look at that. That looks terrible. That's going to be floating there as well. Okay, perhaps I just shouldn't use these. Or should I just use one set? Oh, they haven't got anything to grab onto though. I don't know. Is it worth just doing it on one side? It doesn't look symmetrical, which kind of annoys me, but if I just do it on one side, that can't really go wrong. Okay, let's save that. And let's move on to adding cargo. Now, how am I going to do this? So let's open these up. Okay, I'm just going to build the cargo and I'm going to be right back. Okay, so here we are. I've got the satellite in place. It seems like this new cargo bay is, despite the fact it's opens up wider, so it's a lot easier to get things out. I think it's shorter actually. Just have a look. Okay, so there's the old one there. It's only a tiny bit smaller. I guess on the old shuttle there was actually some space behind that was also hollow, so I could actually get things about that large in the cargo bay. It just meant getting them out was a little bit scratchy, I suppose. So let's close that up. Just see that all goes together right. I did have another problem again with the... Ooh, okay. Perhaps those need to move. I did have another problem putting the cargo hold back in place again. It seems... I don't know, it just doesn't seem to like doing that, essentially. I'm just going to put these on a 3-way symmetry. That should fit in a little bit better, yet still be useful to me. does look like it's going to stick out a little bit still. And you know what? I'm going to use the smaller RCS ports. I can't. No, there. Stuck to my hand. Yeah, these should be fine. Let's use 4 of these. There and there. But then, yeah, I never use these RCS packs, so I have no idea what they're going to be like. I think they just fire outwards. That would probably be okay. Okay, let's close this up. And this time we're going to send out... Let's send Jeb and Bill, I suppose. Yep, that looks good to me. Let's go. Okay, here we are. Ready to launch. Everything's set up. We have got Jebediah and Bill on board, and we have the satellite in place. So without any more waiting, let's launch. Everything seems fine. It's quite a short shuttle, really, in comparison to the old one. Okay, stage there. Through the clouds. Everything seems to be going perfectly fine, which is just what I wanted. We have got 2 people on board, so definitely don't want any faults to arise. Although I'm sure this thing would be safe if something went wrong. And the next stage, there they go. Parachutes help pull them out. Okay, let's have a look at the map. We've got quite a lot of speed going on here. Let's just turn it down a bit. What are we doing? 36. Let's begin a turn. Ah, that's one thing I forgot. I was going to make the shuttle roll. Well, not roll. It was going to pitch either up or down rather than roll off to the... Well, not even roll. Yaw off to the side. Which is a little bit messy, like as you can see. But I'll make that a later update. Let's get it some more speed. Don't want to overdo, so that's 70,000, that's our target. Let's just roll it over here, use a bit of RCS. Ooh, it's overdone it a little bit. There we go. Yeah. It's good how it uses the RCS from the satellite probe as well. Okay, let's burn a little bit. Okay, now we're just going to wait until we get closer to the apoapsis, otherwise we'll stretch out too far. So let's time warp. And we'll just wait for that timer to go up. Timer? Wait for the altimeter to go up. To about 69,000. Okay, here we go. Now we can time warp without physics. And let's just burn some more. And we should stabilize our orbit around about 70 to 80,000 meters. 75. Oh, do we just stage? Yep, I saw the G meter. There they go. I generally put my orbits about 70,000. 70,000 to 75,000. I don't typically have them much higher than that, just as it's easiest to get to them at that altitude. Let's just put the nose down a little bit, otherwise we'll end up going too high. Now that we're safely out of the atmosphere, you know what, no, I'll wait for those. Okay, and that's the camera changing, so obviously we've completed a circle. In fact, that's quite a good orbit, as it is. So that's 70,000 over there, and it's 89 there. It's a little messy up that end, so I'm just going to time warp until we get to the apoapsis. No, I'm not. I'm going to have to time warp until we get to the periapsis. Ah, come on. And then I'm going to retrograde once we're down there. So there we go, that's the shuttle in space. That does look quite pretty against the new stars. My new skybox. Okay, 70s there. Is it 70? Yeah, it's just over. That's good. Okay, so there is our periapsis. I'll just need to retrograde. That would be in that direction. Along the 270-degree marker. Use time warp to essentially cheat and stop my craft's rotation. And we want to... there we go. 70,000 and 70,000. Oh, fantastic. Okay, let's just turn. And I'm going to stage again just to slingshot that tank out. Despite all the fuel it's got on board, I don't need it. So there goes that. And those separate engines do not fire because there's no need for them to. Then let's stop the rotation there. Okay then, we're good. Let's open up the cargo bay. Reveal what's inside. Fantastic. Let's decouple that. Switch to it. Switch to, there it is. RCS on. Let's turn SAS on as well. Docking. Okay, so let's go up. Well, those RCS ports can be quite useful, I suppose, as long as you have them in all four corners. Let's see if we can dock it back into the shuttle. Can we? Oh, they don't. It doesn't move forwards or backwards. That's kind of not so useful. I guess I'll have to do it this way. That's alright, I suppose. Wait, no, it's not. Think of something. How can I do this? I'll have to do this and then rotate that way. And then go down. Ugh. It's not great. Try my best not to slam it into the top of the shuttle. Oh, no, 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 no. Come on. Wrong way, wrong way. Okay, come on, stop it. Stop, stop, stop. Whoa! Oh. Okay. Oh, it's hit it. Oh no. Careful, careful, careful. Okay, you know what? I don't think this satellite's even worth it. Let's just leave it here. Let's stop it from spinning. There we go. Put it into stage mode. SAS on. Let's open it all out and just see the satellite working. It hasn't really got anything on the satellite. I kind of ran out of space. If you'll excuse the pun there. I guess it's just a telecommunications sort of thing. Okay, those closed. Oh, it's because I pressed transmit data. I wish that button wasn't there on sandbox mode. It's kind of useless. So there we go. That's the satellite all up and running. Let's have the antenna actually facing Kerbin. Oh, that would be quite useful. Of course, it is going to just turn away, but whatever. That's good enough. Let's return to the shuttle. Let's close that up. Let's have Jeb outside for a sec. Just jump away from it. Or jump down, whatever. Turn on your RCS packs. There's the fuel tank there, just heading towards Kerbin. Let's have a closer look at the satellite and try not to smash into it and break it, which has happened in the past. Pretty cool. Look at that shadow. The quality of this game is pretty good sometimes. Turn off the RCS. I'm just floating free. Look at that. Brilliant. Nice, okay then let's head back. Let's not waste time. Jeb gets back in the ship. I wonder if I can get in there. Probably could. Let's give it a go. Jeb's found his new special room. Let's turn up. Wait, nope. Okay. There we go, Jeb. How's that? I said I was safe with my Kerbals. Jeb's somewhere in there. There he is. But he's having fun. Okay, I don't want to kill him. Okay, let's go. There's enough messing around. Okay, this time I'm going to actually try and aim to land at Kerbal Space Center, not miles away. I did make it back, I suppose, the first time, but you know, let's try out those solar panels. So, where's Kerbal Space Center? There it is. I've almost done a whole rotation, so I'm going to have to miss this turn, obviously. There goes the satellite, slowly moving away from us. What's that? Oh yeah, it's that station. There's a fuel tank there as well. Okay, so KSC is there, and we overshot last time, so let's do it about here-ish. Let's move back that way. Let's make a retrograde. Where was KSC? That's so hard to see with the clouds. I could actually tell from the land before. Somewhere around there. I can't find it. There it is. Okay, we got it. So this time let's aim a little bit more. Oh, I kind of overdid that one. Okay, let's just prograde in which case. This will mean we're facing the right way at least. That's KSC. Let's aim for about there. Oh, looks good. And here we go, just in time. Music stopped, we're coming into the atmosphere. Let's close up the solar panels before they break off. So open up the air brake, stage it down to the parachutes. Turn on the lights. Ah, people are on board, I might as well switch those on. So, Jebediah and Bill Kerman, first two people in space for this. Let's speed up time. What's the status? There's KSC. It's always covered with clouds. I suppose they'll eventually move over. We'll get this nice empty sort of bit. There's no clouds at all in that bit. Okay, let's just go into docking mode with the RCS, just so we can fine-tune our descent. At the moment, we're barely in the atmosphere. We're not really catching the atmosphere at all. Okay, I'm just going to pause this and start recording again when it gets interesting. Okay, the stars are just about disappearing now. We're actually starting to get into the thicker atmosphere. There we go, they're just about disappearing as we get into that stage there. I'm just going to close that air brake. Here comes the flames. We're doing just under 2 kilometers a second. Oh, where's KSC? There it is. Oh, we're way undershooting. Okay. Complete opposite of last time. Let's speed up then. I'm sure this isn't good for the shuttle. Just fine tune our trajectory a little bit. Might be doing a little bit of flying around by the looks of things. Oh, I don't want those parachutes to open. Can I cancel that? Do you think? No. Minimum pressure. I guess I could delay it with a minimum pressure. I think that might be what that's for. It's too much air resistance though. It's not going to make it. I don't want to land in the sea either. Okay, you know what? We're going to have to land in the desert there. We don't really have a choice. So let's get those to work as normal. Let's take it down. Hopefully we'll land somewhere around this desert. Shouldn't be too bumpy by the looks of things. Flames have gone out. I'm not going very fast. Just waiting for the parachutes to open. Let's just slow us down a little bit with the RCS. We do look like we're overshooting a little bit. I'm pretty sure we are. We fired down as well. Yeah, that's definitely going to land in the desert. So let's speed up time a little bit. There's the parachutes. That's going to bring it right back. Okay, let's find an applicable landing zone. It's a shame all this cloud has suddenly come in. Just can't see the floor. Close the air brake. And let's cut the parachutes. And switch on SAS. I don't think I've ever been in the desert. Particularly. Let's make a landing around here then. We've still got plenty of fuel if we wanted to fly somewhere else. We definitely won't be able to fly back to Kerbal Space Center though. What's that down there? Is that a cactus in the water? What's that thing though there? Is that a rock? I don't know what that is. Let's land and have a look, I suppose. Just to test how manoeuvrable this thing really is. Bearing in mind we do have 2 people on board. So I would definitely not like to have them mashed into the surface of Kerbin. Ooh. Whoa! What was that? Something blew up. I don't know what that was. Solar panel. That sand looked a little bit... No. Soft. There's another one of these rocks. Let's have a look. Steady, steady, steady. Okay, we're good. It's just a rock. Okay then. Let's not crash into it. Good enough. There we go, let's stop there. Okay then, so we have sent it into space. With people on board. And with a satellite. And we've made it back. We're not exactly where we wanted to be. But we're That's not a problem. We'll just get recovered. Well, we've suffered a tiny bit of damage, but it's nothing major. So let's just end the mission here, and yeah,